Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, I'm going to be reviewing a drama type of a film. This one is titled American History X. And, of course, as usual, I do have to talk about the storyline of this film. And this film does tell the story of two brothers. And yeah, these brothers have been involved in the neo-Nazi movement. Well, one of them anyway. Well, yeah, they both have been involved for quite strongly in that movement. But then the other brother, the oldest one, does serve 3 years in prison for manslaughter charges he believes, and tries to prevent his other brother, the young one, from going down the same path, pretty much. And yeah, this film does get pretty dark in a lot of ways. It's very gritty, I'll say that. And yeah, our main character, well yeah, one of our main characters is this, I guess you could say, is this skinhead. And no, I'm not saying all skinheads are racist. I'm not saying that. Not all skinheads are racist. Just the racist asshole in this movie just happens to be, you know, skinhead. That doesn't apply to all of them, of course. But anyway, there's also this high school student, yeah, the younger brother, you can say. And yeah, he's definitely going to the path of the neo-Nazi stuff. And this film takes place in California. And yeah, like a really beach populated area, I guess you could say. And yeah, there's this whole thing with the history teacher. The student, he writes a paper on any book which relates to the struggles of the human rights, you can say. Yeah, this teacher, you know, will play an important role in certain scenes in this movie. And yeah, this character, he knows that the teacher is Jewish. This character is named Danny, just so you know. Danny writes his paper on Adolf Hitler's. No, something that he had wrote down. He probably, I guess, trying to base around that. And because of what Danny had wrote down, the teacher attempts to get him expelled because he feels that he was discriminating against the teacher just based on the sole fact that he was Jewish. And yeah, which of course is terrible, of course. Yeah, there's lots of racial tension in this movie, folks. Movies like this, I do tend to avoid reviewing and watching because you know, the whole discrimination thing, I'm getting so sick of seeing that. And in a lot of ways it's stupid. And I do firmly believe that racism is wrong. I don't care how anyone slices and dice it, racism is wrong. I guess you can say that's what the movie is trying to say. I guess you can say that's the message of the movie, that racism against any group of people, doesn't matter if they're white, Jewish, or black, or whatever, racism is just wrong. I guess you could say that's the bottom message of the film, I guess, to make that statement. And in a lot of ways, this film is depressing. It's very depressing. And yeah, in a lot of ways it is. It's pretty dark, and so yeah, it is very gritty, I say that. It's very gritty. Really sad though. Really sad. And of course I don't want to be giving away any spoilers, of course. I'll just leave it how it is. Man, so yeah folks, all in all, this film is, in my opinion, is worth watching. Yes, it's dark, it's gloomy, yes. But it's well acted. I like the acting here. The people who did the acting, you know, made the girlfriend character that was in here. She did the girlfriend character. She definitely, yeah, the girlfriend character for that played in this movie. She did a good job of playing this total racist bitch in here. And yeah, she did a good role in that. So yeah, The acting here was actually top notch. I like the editing, the music, had a good story. So that's well done. Also, the music wasn't too bad either. The music wasn't too bad as well. So yeah, all in all, I can say this film is well crafted. So yeah, folks, I say recommend it, but you have to be in the mood for it. You definitely have to be in the mood for this film, because this is definitely one of these films that's definitely hard to swallow in many ways, in more ways than one. So yeah, folks, there's graphic violence in here, folks. There's a lot of graphic violence that goes in here. And so yeah, because of that, it may not, you know, please to a lot of people, which is understandable. A lot of people may not like it. This film had been given an R rating by the MPAA for the graphic, brutal violence, and that includes rape, perverse language, strong sexuality that's presenting content and this nudity and such. The film had a total grossing of $23 million at the international box office. So yeah, you could say in a lot of ways this film was a pretty big hit. And well, you know, it's a good movie. It does have a message to show. So yeah, I don't know, a well crafted film. But also, it's not for everybody. I say that, folks. It's not for everybody. Like I said, it's one of those movies that's hard to swallow. It really is. It really, really is. So it may not be for everybody. It may not be for the weakest heart or the weakest stomach or whatever you want to say. Yeah, it gets really touchy. I guess you could say it really. Yeah, it definitely goes there. I would say that it definitely goes there. American History X gets an overall rating of an 8.5 out of 10. Gets an 8.5 out of 10. As always, thanks for watching, folks, and take care.